Yo, what up? It's me, SolarLoon. Hi, I'm an independent game developer. I'm the creator of Master Plan, and I'm the creator of this game, this adventure game that I've been working on for a while. So yeah, hi, it's been a while. Well, it hasn't actually. It's been just a few days. Last stream was Friday, and now here I am back Monday. Didn't really feel like streaming today, but I'm trying to be consistent. So this today might be a little short. That's fine, but I'll just start it with going over what I've been working on with this small adventure game. It's supposed to be really moddable and stuff like that, and so I've made some API changes or improvements and stuff like that. Something I did was heading over to meshes. Previously, you could manually, like, you could move UV values on meshes all together at will. Now I properly like added the vertex selection system, so you can select specific vertices by maybe their normals or maybe by their vertex color channel, values, or by a mesh part or whatever. And really, I should have so select something like that. With mesh. Yeah. So anyway, this is cool. This is cool. Let me just do like this. Select by. I guess I don't have the function I'm thinking of. Let me get some music going while I'm just doing this. Oh, it's a classic. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the idea is that we want to make a. The idea is that we want to make a. This isn't gonna work. Hold up. Right, so we'll do it like that. What am I looking for? I'm looking for. What am I even looking for, dude? Vertex. Yeah, right. Select vertex indices. Okay. Okay, well, they're just ints, huh? All right, well then. I can't just do an int array. No, it's got to be a specific size. All right, so then uint 632 array. Okay. Okay. Pass. Yeah, this says callable. Is that not what I think it is? No, it's a func. Yeah, okay, cool. Value error. Okay. All right, so this should work, I think. The point is to make a custom function for this, but that's not even the point. Um, the point is just having this ability. So now I have this door down here. And in order to open it, you have to go over here. And there's the switch. Now the door is open. Yeah, so that's the concept. And so that works pretty well. I'm happy with that. And so that feature I mentioned where it only animates the faces that are, facing a certain normal. That's really useful here, so that it doesn't, animate any of the other faces. It's just the front face. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Very nice. Yeah. So that is what I've been working on a little bit, just here and there. Well, I've been working on that pretty heavily, but that's just the effect of it is just just being able to like easily select purchases and stuff like that, select faces. Very nice. So next, master plan. So what I need to do, I need to do a couple things. Let me take a look at my to-do list. Shortcuts to rotate maps. Okay. Yeah, so I want to avoid this system. Like that. That's right, I was working on the joints and arrowheads and stuff. Let me take a look at that. That probably does not work correctly. That works. This one doesn't. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's something going on. Okay. Oh, I'm not muted. I'm just not saying anything. Hello. Oh, my music is muted. Okay, yeah, my bad. Polyscone says, yeah, what are you working on? I think you're muted. Right now I'm working on master plan. Um, basically, that's not too bad, actually. It's not too far off. Right now I'm working on this is kind of weird. The Y is pretty accurate. But yeah, the X is off. But yeah, the idea is that I'm working on this, right now, this like arrow pointing system is not quite correct. Nearest point toward rectangle center. So in is where I'm pointing from. And so I want out to be the center. Oh, sorry. The center plus some difference to be around the edges. That's effectively a raycast, kind of, huh? Let me think. Oh man, do I have to do like... No, because it's a rectangle. I already know it's a rectangle. Use point toward rectangle center. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Hmm? I'm looking at this solution and it's unusual. Point on rectangle. If X, can you clamp the X and Y to the rectangle bounds? I can, but the issue is like I'm trying to get to the outer edge. Yeah, I'm trying to make the arrow go to the side of the rectangle. Well, it's trying to go to, like, if the rectangle is shaped like this, and I'm drawing the arrow, I want the arrow to basically go like right here, or I'm sorry, right, because this is the center, right here. So instead of going to like the corner or the center, I wanted to go to basically where the center would be, just kick it out until it's outside of the, yeah, trying to get the collision point. Essentially, yeah, the collision point between a line array between the pointing card and the destination card. I see. So it's okay. This is what it's doing. I understand now. I can copy this with relative impunity because I feel like I understand what it's doing. This basically is getting a slope and it's working with that. So we don't need to validate. We already have the center. This is the slope, which is the center's y. Are we using out? Or are we changing it before? No? Okay. Besides here. Minus, this is the in y. Out.x minus in.x. Okay, what do you say? What is x? Oh, that's the in. If in dot is less than 2 then slope is min x. That's the minus in x plus y. You know what? I'm just gonna copy it. It's easier to just copy it. Okay, I guess we'll do it like this. Excuse me. Yeah, center x. This is center y. Excuse me. This is supposed to be temp. Okay, so min x is card.x or rect.x. Max x is card.rect.x plus card. W. Yeah. Alright, did I not replace anything? Okay, so here we're just returning Oh, let's see. I guess I could just return the vector directly. Okay. All these times that we're using in directly like this. It's weird. Well, we can replace these with proper capitalization. There we go. And then we can replace these with the proper references. Cool. Okay, so all right, let's see if this works. Okay, left is pretty close. Top is not. Right is not. Bottom is not. Okay. Let me look at that code again. Let's see. Min yx. If x is greater than or equal to the center, then we're saying the temp to be slope times max x minus x plus y. And then if the x is less than temp, and temp is less than or equal to y plus the h. Max x. This might not work. This might not work for a couple of reasons. Let me see. So this isn't too bad, but yeah, that's not right. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I wonder why this isn't working. Let's see. Everything seems to be correct. Temp equals slope min x minus x plus y. The half line pointing towards xy, originating from the middle of the rectangle. Oh, okay. Right. The intersection point. Right. So the in vector should be right. It should be reversed, huh? This is half line pointing towards xy. No, isn't that what I already am using this for? Yeah. What? This, I mean... Let me keep looking. Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. I mean, I guess I could just make two lines find the intersection. Like use resolves code. I'm just gonna crib this. I should be able to do this without. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Let's see. Oops. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna make basically a cage around the thing. Let me see. Maybe you can get the nearest point on the rect with nearest x equals maximum minimum. Well, the like, I'm not trying to get a point that is in the bounds of the rectangle, because that would work. To see the nearest x is the maximum of the minimum x, the maximum x, and from x, and the same thing for y, because that would give me like this point. I want this point. I want it to point toward the center. So I want it to go from here to, no. I want to go from here to here, basically, like that. Otherwise, it would go to like here. That's not what I want. I want it to point toward the center of the card. So I'm gonna do this the simple / stupid way, and basically just make intersecting lines around the rectangle, and then just see where they intersect with the, drawing from the. That might not be too slow. Let's try it. Let's see how it does. So top left corner to top right corner to bottom right corner, bottom right corner, bottom left corner. Hold on. Okay. All right, so yeah, top left corner to the top right corner to the bottom right corner to the bottom left corner. Top left, okay. And then we have the colliding line, which is just a line from in.x, in.y to card.center. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we would just, we would return the point. Okay, let's try this. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see. Okay, let's try this. Okay, not bad, not bad. We probably want to sort them by distance. Thought you wanted the closest point, but you were trying to show that you want the ray intersection. It looked like it's getting closer. Yeah, I want it to be the closest, the point. Basically, draw a line from the center of card A going to card B, and it should stop at the edge of card B. So yeah, we need to sort the closest points. So that's going to be... Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Ooh, that is extremely good. Clean. What am I? No. What? No. What am I looking for? Yeah, why is collapse not working? Okay, I didn't know that it doesn't work on like that. Okay. I'll add that to the to-do list. Nice looking good, thank you. Okay. So that is correct. Now we just need to fix this so that this works correctly. Okay, so I think it's drawing correctly. Let's see, so the points is the start. It doesn't have any joints, so then it just draws to the nearest point. And if there are joints, they just add in the middle. Okay. And then it just draws them in sequence. So why is update not working? Points. Oh, yeah. It should be like this. That's probably what it is. There we go. Very cool. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. That is correct. Okay. And then moving both of them moves everything together. Yeah. Okay. That is correct, I think. I reckon. Oh, yeah. Why did I do it like this? Oh, maybe I did it like this so that they wouldn't be over the map. But then you can't see it very easily. Let me try fixing that. Oh, I did that so that they wouldn't draw over the cards. That's why I did it. Well, I mean, you kind of do. No, you don't want them to draw over the cards. You basically never want them to draw over the cards. Okay. Let's see. So you never want them to draw over the cards, but you do want them to draw over the map, huh? Would it? No, because you want them to draw under. No, that might work. Let me see. That doesn't look half bad. Okay. Let's see. The color of the outline should probably be the color of the card outline, which I don't know if there is a color for that. Do they have an outline? Let's see. Okay, so this is it right here. So there is no outline to the cards. I'm guessing. There's just a shadow. Okay. So maybe I shouldn't even have an outline. I also wanted dual facing arrows. Let me see. wonder if I should add that as an option in the project settings, whether arrows are dual headed or not. Because I feel like well, that kind of would be better because that would clear up some ambiguity about where cards are pointing. Like you don't know if a line is pointing from a card or if it's pointing through a card. Like this arrow points to this house icon coming through here. If this wasn't a white arrow, if it was a blue arrow, it would appear like it's coming from here, just like this arrow's coming from here. But you don't know that without looking at it. So maybe making them dual-headed would be better for clarity. I don't think there's any. No. Well, maybe I could do like change the color or the size of one of the sides of the arrowhead. Or maybe they just start from further out of the card. They don't go under the card, they start further out. But why do I want that? I want that because I want to easily create dual-sided links where it's like this door links to this door, and so it's not just that this one sends you there, it's that they go back and forth. But that's really something that's local to those doors. Not every door pair necessarily will send you back and forth, in every concept. Not just in every door in a single game, but, across different applications. This kind of planning tool, it's good to have it be customizable, right? So it's not bad. Maybe I can leave it like that. Maybe I can leave it like that. Oh, this is interesting. It's not pointing to the right side. It's piercing the corner. So it's colliding against the right side and not the left side. That's what I'm getting from this. Looks like it struggles with perfect diagonals sometimes. Let me see. I can just move it. Cool. So now the line going into infinity is because I'm moving it so fast that it basically doesn't detect an intersection. Let's see. Center dot sub in scale. Center sub in scale 10,000. That should work. Piercing point. Yeah. Let me see here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's in update and draw. Like, I kind of know why this is happening. I'm just not quite sure how to solve it yet. I think that's an acceptable hack. Okay, that works better than it it deserves to. Okay. I mean, the alternative would be to update these. They update the links here so they take priority in clicking over the cards themselves. Okay. Right, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hold up, I gotta turn this up so I can hear the. That does work. Ba 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 da ba. Mm. Where do I? Wouldn't how? Let me see. Okay, here we go. Arrowing. Okay. UI sound hype. Let's try the transitions. Cool. Okay, that does work. All right. That's pretty good. Very cool. Very cool. Yo, but yeah, Polyscone, thank you very much. That's like an hour late. You're like, nice, looking good. I think I said thank you, but I just wanted to say thank you in case I didn't. Okay, so fixed quality of life. Okay, something else I fixed. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you already did. By the way, how do line joints work as you drag boxes around? I mean, like, do they hold the relative structure by rotating in things, or do they just stay fixed where they are, only moving the segment closest to the box? Um, they hold their relative structure, but there's no rotation. So, like, if you, well, they will not move until both cards are moved. Then they move together. But if they are separate, move separately, then the joints stay where they are. But if you move both, then the joints move with the cards. Not the perfect looking solution, but it does work pretty well. And I think that's pretty comfortable. It's not too unusual. Like if you want to move both, you move both. If you want to move one, you move one. Not too bad of a solution, I think. Okay. So if you move one, then it just moves the directly joined segment. Yeah. I mean, like having it maybe a shift key or, something to like move the joints specifically would probably be better. But to keep it simple, it feels like that's a fine solution. Maybe not the best one, maybe not the smoothest one, but it does work, I think. Fix. Okay, whoops, that's fixed. That's fixed. Um, oh yeah, moving cards should move. Right. Shifting the map should shift the icons as well. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, let's add a shortcut to rotate maps. That does exist, right? Like I do have the functionality, it's just not exposed. Yeah, okay, I do. I think your simple solution is most intuitive anyway. I just wonder because some programs try to readjust the whole line and then you have to fix it after. Okay, yeah. I feel like that's kind of like the simplest solution that doesn't require as much coding as anything else, or like selecting the joints or something. It's like, well, selecting the joints would be probably better, but it's just easier to say, well, I'm just going to, treat the. Well, I mean, maybe selecting the joints would be better because I could treat them like cards essentially. Um, but yeah, it feels like that's an okay solution for now, or at least was an okay solution for when I implemented the feature. So let me add those shortcuts before I forget. Get the music back going. If it ain't broke, exactly. It ain't broke. That's fine, man. That's fine. Right. Okay, rotate, rotate, rotate. So right. Let's try that. Although is control to controls move. Shift selects, control shift. Control alt. Nope. Control Q and E, maybe? Shift Q and E? We'll do control. Control Q, control E. We'll do shift. Right, okay. Direction is greater than 0 is counterclockwise. This way, left, okay. Rotating right is clockwise. Let me add that to the to-do list. Yes. Alright. Cool. That's fine. Whoops. Got to... Okay. I updated the GUI somewhere along the way. Alright, I'm just gonna assume. Whatever. Let's see. Let me see if I can... Cool. Let me see if I can do something real quick with the grid. Nope, that's not it. There we go. I don't even think I have. I don't. Man, I'm tired, dude. Dude. There we go. Okay. It's not it. Oh, I pinned it. I was like, why is this always up here? I never intend to open this one. Okay, there we go. I should pin this one. Okay, so yeah, this is the grid for master plan, and I could probably do something a little bit nicer. Very small difference, but it kind of pops off a little bit. Let me see. Okay, all right. We're not. It ain't working. It don't look good. Hold on. It don't look good. Hold up. Just wait. Just wait. Just hold on. Just wait a minute. It don't look good. Hold up. Hold up. Just hold on. Let me try something. I have no idea if this is gonna actually look any better. It might demonstrably look worse, but let's give it a shot. Hold on. Can't tell if I'm cooking or not. It feels busier. Yeah, it's also misaligned. So yeah, that's just not a marked improvement. Yeah, dude, is there any room for this? Like, does this look... It looks slightly better here. It looks a little better on a dark background. On a light background is busy. So maybe just the crosses, just the big crosses is enough. Isn't that basically what I started with? No, okay. So I think... What if we tried that? Alright, hold on. Ooh. It's a little clean. It's a little clean. What if we made it a little darker? What if we just made them darker? Made this darker. Is almost imperceptible. Looks ugly. Correction, looks ugly. It doesn't look so bad here, but these sides are scuffed. Why is it so scuffed? Why is it gray? Why isn't it fading out? That's even worse. Why is it getting darker? It's supposed to fade out gingerly, and instead It's ugly. But I guess maybe that's going to happen because I'm drawing this on a black background, basically. Like I'm drawing the gradient, I'm drawing the gradient on top, but I'm drawing the, yeah, okay. That's why. So it's never going to fade out as smoothly as it should. I see, 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 I see. Okay, 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 okay. Hold on. We just made them a little bit more understated. The dithering is a little crazy. Like that slight little, the little, can't tell if I'm cooking or not. Can't tell if I'm cooking or I'm cooked. What am I using for drawing? I'm using SDL3. Yeah, SDL3. Although if I were to start this again from scratch, I might use Ebutingen. Just because I'm more comfortable with it. And it's a great framework as well. Very simple, very just extremely good. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Pretty clean, I guess. Not too bad. Can I get some anti-aliasing on the lines? Oh cool, yeah, I like SDL. They added proper IME support for input. I've been meaning to do something about that. About IME support in master plan. I switched to SDL specifically for IME support and did not like implement it properly, and it just doesn't work. SDL3, if it has improvements, that's fantastic. I didn't see how to use it properly, but if so, that'd be great. Do a search in SDL for anti-alias. SDL3 anti-alias. Let's see. I'm just looking it up, and I'm not sure if it supports it. Maybe it does. Okay, well, in any case, all right, well, yeah, never mind. SCL2 always cut out Japanese input after a certain number of bytes. SCL3 works perfectly. Oh, that's great. I'll have to try that. Have not done the input IME support. Let me add that to the list. Okay. Very slight. That's a very slight difference in grid pattern. Going from, yeah, the 3 dots to this even cross symbol setup, but it does look, I think, a little cleaner, a little better. Yeah, I think that's good. It's not bad. Let's see. Yeah, what I want to do here is fix this feature, problem rather, where you are editing maps, and when you, a window is over, you draw over. You know, you're drawing here. So let's see. I think I made a change, I think, that broke this, but I'm not sure exactly where. The cursor web arrow. Okay. There's something in my code I thought where it's like the cursor's in a menu or something. I thought I added that. Let's see. Over GUI. Okay. Let's try that. All right, well, that's good. That's fixed. Let me just do a quick audit here. So if your tool is not nothing, and you're not picking a color, well, if your mouse isn't over the GUI, then that also should apply. If your mouse isn't over the GUI, so I guess really we could just, because there's no else here right now. There we go. So then if you're using the line tool and you draw in it, okay, or you're using the pencil tool and your mouse is in it, you're using the fill tool and your mouse is in it. So really, if your mouse is in it at all and you're using any of this stuff, oh, I see. If your mouse is in it, your mouse may not be in it. I see, that's why I did that, okay. Okay, well that's good. Very comfortable, very nice. Cool. This feels like it, I guess not. It feels like this is glowing. this card feels like it's glowing. Maybe it's just this particular theme. Yeah, slightly better. Okay, well that's good. We solved that. Okay, so where are we sitting here with the to-do list? I think we fixed that. Oh, we didn't do that yet. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Moving map should move the card. That does work, but that's going to be edited. Okay, so next we want this feature, but more definitive, so that we don't have the ability to abduct cards like that. This is a nice feature, but this is not. Yeah. So the easiest way to do that is to card struct. Okay, so the card that's pinned to is nil. I think that's probably fine. No, it's not fine. What if the card gets deleted? They're storing a reference in memory. It never cleans up the memory. Well, we don't want that to happen. Is there a way we can avoid that? Let's see. We could do something like, let me see, hold on. Do we send this message, card move stack? Okay, wait. We could send a message that basically prompts the map card to figure out what is pinned to, but no, we want specifically the card that's being dragged and dropped to be pinned to another card. So we'll just leave it like this. If a card gets deleted, its reference will still be there. Well, I guess we'll fix it in the card itself. Okay. So touching cards. Okay. If other dot. Well, hold on. I guess that's fine. It could, a map card could be pinned to another card, I suppose. Okay, let's try this. Oh. Ah, that's an interesting problem. So if we drop the card like this, it gets pinned to the one on the bottom. Okay. Sort. Slice. Turn touching cards I.depth. Listen, touching cards J.depth. So it should pin to the upper map. No, we don't want to. That doesn't solve the problem either. We want to specifically know if we are manually dragging the card as opposed to the card being dragged along. We want to know if we're being dragged along. Let's see here. So that works. That's interesting. I guess that does make sense. When you drop it, I see, because the grid hasn't updated yet. That does make sense. Right. So we only we only want to call this if the card is manually being dragged. If we're initiating the drag by clicking and dragging, which we do here, I believe. Let me see. Oops. There we go. I think it's here that we're doing this. I mean, we could do something like this. I want to do something so crazy. Okay, so we could do something like this. We'll call it here. This is mouse initiated. But anywhere else where we call this is mouse initiated. Okay, let's try that. Oh, right. Right. Okay, so let's do this. All right, let's try that. I guess, let me see. Does that make sense to do? I don't feel like it does. Just for simplicity, we're going to say you can't connect maps. I get for just for now, I don't know. Cool. Okay, that works. Cards. If there's more than more than one card in the stack, and I guess we really want cards stacked at any. Really? Okay. Any. Okay, so card stack 4 each. Okay. So this should fix this issue where you got this thing indicating like the stack even when you have non-numberable objects in the stack. Yeah. You shouldn't create a stack. So now this no longer has that line on the side. But it does if you put it down there. That's fine. Cool. Position. Hold on, let me see. No, I call it lock position a lot, don't I? Yeah, I don't want to have to do that. Okay. Do I want to draw a little lock symbol or something next to cards that are pinned? I guess a pin symbol. Like maybe up here or something. Okay. Let me add that to the to-do list. Yeah, it doesn't. What? Okay. Oh, I'm glad I tested that. Okay, so yeah, map rotating is happening all the time. This should only be if the card is selected. Broham. And, well, yeah, that's fine. This really worked like this before? Like, okay, yeah. Cool. Okay. Let me see. Swap. Slide. Swap. Slide. Slide. Swap. Okay. Let's see. If not neighbor dot selected and not card dot pinned to is equal to neighbor. Oh, whoops. Product is not equal to neighbor. Let's try that. So basically moving a card around, like if you move it, swap, but if you put it here, now you can move freely. There we go. That's cool. This is very cool. Hmm. I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is gonna work the way that I want it to work, but let's see. Let me think. What do I want to have happen here? Like, I want it to be where you start dragging. Well, you drop something onto a map. Now it's pinned. You move the map around. You move the object around. You slide the object around. It slides around on the map. You slide the object off the map. It no longer is pinned. So I guess it's just. I don't. Let me see. Card dot pin to dot grid extents dot. So yeah, I guess just if card dot grid extents dot. See. Let's see. Do I have an overlap function? No, I don't. Grid cell, graded selection. Okay. X, Y. Okay. So yeah, just if there's an overlap. Okay. Return other dot grid extents dot start dot x is greater than or equal to s dot I already did this, didn't I? Oh, that's how I did it. Man, I just want to know if this rectangle's overlap, brother. I already have the function. If card dot pin 2 is not equal to nil and card dot right intersecting dot right. It's not. Okay. So then we just go over here and then we just say handle unpinning. All right, something like that. So we move the card, it moves to swap. You drag it on there, it's pinned. You can move it freely. You drag it off. Brother, what's going on? Let's see. Handle unpinning. I think actually it's technically like intersecting even though it's not. Let me see. Dude, it's not, is it not calling it? Oh, this is only if it swaps. Okay, so then yeah, we're just gonna handle unpinning when it's outside. Let me see here. No, I think that should work. Let's see. Bruh. Oh. Okay, I think it technically is working, but not quite. Well, I guess actually that might not be so bad. for you to get like one square of grace around it, but then once you move it outside, there's no longer pin. That's fine, I guess. That's cool. This is what I really wanted to add. Is just man. I don't like that in numbers when they're pinned. So I guess it's just if it's pinned, it shouldn't be numbering. Nah. If it's numbering, because I mean, like this is fine. Like 1, 2, 3 would be fine. It's not numbering correctly because it's counting the map. This works, but not that. So either maps shouldn't, I mean, numbers shouldn't work at all when the card is placed on the map, or they should only count the cards and not the map. So this shouldn't be considered a stack. Excuse me? Since when have you done that? I guess maybe it's always done that. Alright, okay, let's try that. Okay, let's see. Okay, that works. Why does that not? Oh, that's why. Okay. Cool. So it does work. The issue is that I mean, maybe I should make it so that locking position does do the thing I'm thinking of instead of dragging, instead of this. Brother, it's not pinned? Oh, maybe because the card doesn't have a position yet. Okay. All right, I think my brain is is dying. Hold on, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Mm, I mean, like that almost works perfectly, but yeah, it doesn't quite. This works well, but not this. So it's still a work in progress. All right, well, I'm tired. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Solar Loon. It's been real. I'm happy to make some progress with Master Plan. Hopefully I can get a release out this week and I can follow that cadence. A release every 2 weeks, basically. I feel like that's enough time where I can, get some dedicated development time in there, while also not like overdoing it, where I'm constantly like releasing something. Yeah, so hopefully I can kind of keep that up 2 weeks every other week. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, if you want to support development, please check out Masterplan on Steam and on itch.io, and please check out also Tetra 3D for my 3D renderer on github.com/solarloon/Tetra 3D. All right, thank you very much for watching. See ya.